my testimonial is, first of all, I am so thrilled that my wife is getting such amazing results because we've been dealing with this for years, and we committed to do that, and we've done well with it. She's done very well. She hasn't been, hospitalized or anything like that. My situation is like a lot of guys. I was an athlete in high school, got beat up playing football and in baseball, and in my career in construction and farming. And he said I did a lot of things, and you're right. But pouring concrete and all, it's very hard on your knees, climbing all over this equipment, dragging welders around, etc. And then in the wintertime, I worked in a bus barn type thing where you couldn't see across the room by noon because there's so much exhaust in there. So that was the source of when my headaches began and didn't quit for years. Um, I hurt my back. I wound up having some issues with that, with the reconstruction. They shifted all my weight onto my right knee, and that went to heck in a heartbeat. And we had finally decided to go have them x-rayed and see what was going on. I had been to one of these stem cell sales presentations, or what they call exosomes now, I guess. And so we went and had that done on bone on both knees, and taking a look at that. And George Baylor had contacted us the day before. And so we thought, well, we'll go get some information on this stuff and see what's what. And so we got an estimate, as we called it, on the stem cells or the exosomes. The cost for my two knees was $10,000. And then there was some rehab that went along with that over the ensuing weeks afterwards. So we were in the process of looking this over to make a decision what we wanted to do. So we knew that, having been in the nutrition industry for years, that however many months you usually had a problem, that's how long you'll have to supplement for that problem to break even. And so we decided we would go ahead and get the stem cell package, and we were committed for at least 120 days just to see something. And I didn't see a thing for about the first 3 months, with the exception the last week in the 60-day window, I started sleeping better. Well, then after that, I knew these wouldn't work in 48 hours, so I wasn't upset about it. I thought, well, sleeping better, is that really these things, or what is it? But then next we started working on that knee, and I got to where I'm walking reasonably well. I'm not all the way there yet, but I don't expect to be. But the next thing is, I haven't had an aspirin in 6 weeks. And I can't remember the last
You
time that
haven't
happened.
had a migraine like you were having
No,
3 or 4
no,
times.
not at all. And so I know that's so good for my liver, because the Excedrin is so bad for my liver. And so I'm excited. I'm very happy. And basically part of the aspirin is an addiction as well. It's like getting off caffeine or whatever. And that's broken. And I'm very excited about that, because everything else will just take care of itself.